So now... where would... we do need to go to Taka Pond Road. Probably got some stuff for us. Where would this missing owl be? Where did I miss an owl at? It might be all the way at the back of Rosum Quarry. I'm gonna save that for last. Let me step in here real quick and see if Hoodle pops up.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
No sign of Hoodle. There's a question mark thing right there that I, like, never went to, really? Let's go check that out. See what I missed up there my first time through. These enemies should be, yeah, level 21 shouldn't be a problem to cleave through. Hey, they're all dead.
Over so soon?
I'm pretty sure if there was an owl in here anywhere, we would have already gotten the Hoodle alarm for it. But I just want to see what this question mark leads to. Ooh, level 5 Breemores. Now that's really interesting because level 5 Breemores would be the attack up ones. And a super high level attack up thing on Alphen sounds mighty tempting. A level 5 Breemore with like a bunch of fire plus 15%. I really like the sound of that. I like the sound of that a lot. There we go. We will take a look at those level 5 Breemores when we get back to... yeah, this way. When we get back to Menancia, or when we get back to Vicent. We're in Menancia.
It's shining.
It is shining. Let's kill it.
I've got a really
Die,
bad
idiot.
feeling about this.
I like vacuum blades. Cool move. Could maybe craft that level 5 Breemore for Alphen and also rest at the end and make the grilled Rapig. We need to make the grilled Rapig with Dohalim to get him another emblem. What's up here that I missed? Small area. It's a dead end with a chest of some kind, I assume. What you got up here? A lot of enemies in a chest. Works for me. That one's hers. She called dibs on it. No. Bloody howling. I love the sound of that move. What did I miss here? A topaz cloak. Well, that's basically useless now. Should have gotten that way earlier in the game. Take me down here to the Gold Dust Cat hideout, just to be safe. And you know what? We'll cook here, actually.
Bravo, what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration.
Sorry to interrupt you. Thanks for all the money.
Though.
Let me look at this Breemore that I got. Yeah, 15 attack. Casting time down is pretty useless. CP cost down. These are unfortunately kind of useless abilities on Alphen. We would have to replace all of these. I mean, we could keep the max HP plus 400 if we wanted. That's not bad. But like water damage, AG recovery speed is meh. Casting time is useless. CP cost down is useless. I mean, I'd be replacing them with those fire... I mean, the water damage and the AG recovery speed would probably both go... or the casting time, actually, would both go to fire 15% immediately. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna enhance it. There we go. And then I want to transfer. Let me see exactly how this works again. So I want my level 5 warrior Okay, yeah, and then we have to get the other stuff. We can only take it from stuff that is mastered, or that is fully enhanced. So this has fire damage. Do we have the 3s that have fire damage? Yeah, these are very easy to get the fire damage off of. Just takes 5 level 3s. Do that one. And do this one. Then we go to transfer. We take the level 5 warrior emblem. And then we take from this, we take the fire damage 15%. And we get rid of the water damage 7.5. There we go. Then we do it again. We take the fire damage 15% from this one, because I'm pretty sure they do stack, and get rid of the casting time. So now...
Whoa.
Now we have a level 5 warrior emblem that gives plus 30% on fire damage specifically, plus the 15% damage up. AG recovery speed plus 4% is perfectly fine. That's like, it's the bare definition of like, it's not bad, but I'm not satisfied with it. We'll replace it with something better eventually, but it's fine for now. And the same thing for the max HP 400. I would much rather have like an attack plus 120 or something like that. But for now, AG and HP up is fine. It's mostly the 30% fire damage that I care about, because we will make very good use of that. Excellent. And then I did... What is this doing for you? This has got the CP cost down by 10. I kind of want to, at least temporarily, give you the lucky bangle. I just want the item drop rate up. Magic Emblem is still really good for you. You should keep it for now. Resist Ring is fine for you, but it's not, like, amazing. Protect Ring is pretty good for you. I'm gonna take the Resist Ring off of Rinwell for the, Lucky Bangle. It'll give her some HP and a little more penetration. She's losing the magic attack bonus that she had thus far. I don't think Coup de Grace is worth anything. Increases damage dealt from arts that consume all AG by 15%. Coup de Grace is actually pretty good on Rinwell. Like, of all characters, I think it would be best on her, because she usually uses, like, really big magic arts that use all of her AG, because they cost, like, 4 or 3 AG. So they suck it all up and then get an extra 15%. I think it'll work fine on you for now, at least for the time being. All right, and then we have a really good warrior emblem going on Alphen. I forgot his name for a second, even though it's, you know, he's like right here in front of me. But that'll be good for him for a good while. We'll want to replace AG recovery speed and max HP for something better down the road. And then the impact ring for Law is fantastic, because rare drop rate up large is really good. Plus 120 penetration is great. We just want to replace that light and water damage. Did we actually... Wait a minute. Can I actually get another...
Amazing.
Didn't we have an accessory that had another 120 plus to resistance or to penetration? Yes, this curse charm. Really expensive to max it out. Here we go, a cheaper one right there. And right here. Yeah, so give me this. Give me a 5. I know that I don't want to use 5 tiers very much, but it takes exactly 5 here instead of 2 3s. Which one of these has like the worst skills on it? Look at all those rare drop rates that I might want. Increased aggro we might want. This one is pretty bad. AG recovery speed plus 8 is interesting, but it's not amazing. I don't want to get rid of any CP cost subtractors right now. We want those on... What's her face? This one kind of sucks. Get rid of that one to get it to max. We want it on Shion at some point is what I was going to say. I need that Mystic Gem thing on her. Okay, so now transfer. We want Law's Impact Ring to get the penetration plus 120 in place of light damage. There we go. Now Law gets 240 on his impact, or on his penetration by default there. He has almost 1600 penetration. It's incredible. Do I want another penetration plus 120 in place of the water damage? I honestly might.
you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
All right, let's rest and make this grilled rat pig, and then we want to dip into the gold dust headquarters and see if the owl is there.
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
That's wonderful, Rinwell. I'm sure that data shall prove most useful.
I like to think so. If there's anything you want to know, just ask.
I would like to cook before resting. And we must make the grilled rapig. Earned combat points up medium. Ooh, we're going to be making this a lot, actually. I need to make sure we keep a good amount of pepper.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's Rat Pig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat, after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
Huh?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Hey, we get another convo, too. You know what? Let's talk with Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, It's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dahna. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
What a nice conversation.
Night, everyone.
How nice. And I was about to say we should be getting an emblem for Dohalim. Rare food connoisseur. Increased rod extension length. Not bad. Penetration plus 30 is nice. Improved healing arts. Very useful, but you need cure first, which you can get right now. This is going to give you resistance 30, which is nice. Probably improved healing arts and increased max AG is what we want on him next. I do also still really want this attack plus 60. There's a lot of good stuff for Dohalim right now. Definitely the rare food connoisseur and then the patron lord. We want to like max those out kind of ASAP. Not just because of their bonuses. This one mostly for its bonus. I mean, even ignoring the 60 bonus, boost gauge up from enemy downs, boost gauge increase from 10 hits when Dohalim's a bit of a combo character anyway with his rod extension and all. More crit rate on rod extension. Like, these are just really good normal skills on both of these. So we definitely want to focus those two next. Still don't have 8 artifacts, though. Got a lot of points on my boy here. Attack plus 20 is nice, and we could just afford it. It doesn't look like... Oh, no, we're getting this for the penetration, right? We want the penetration plus 40. Go ahead and give me the increased weak point damage. It's going to take a while to save up for the faster AG recovery, and the increased crit damage is pretty expensive, too. But it's going to be worth it. That's penetration plus 20. Is this what I wanted to max on you? Yeah, penetration 50. Defense 40 could also be pretty good. Ultimate ingredient, the Mystic Crest. Go ahead and get last shot here. Amount of damage dealt by one of Shion's bombs when shot with the last special bullet. That's nice. Increased ailment rate will be decent. I just want the penetration 50 really at this point. Elemental defense 40 is also still pretty tempting. All right, everyone else just hold on to your points for now.
Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Another conversation at the campfire in the books. We want to make sure we max all those out by the end of the game. Because I know they do have an end. There is not an owl in here. I don't think there's much of anything worthwhile in here. So, where in Menancia could I be missing an owl at? Huh. Varia Ranch, Taytel Plain. Take me to the training grounds. Let's see what quests we have here. We should also have new arena things, both solo and group. I don't really want to do the solo ones right now. I think they're also like level 40. Yeah, advanced training, recommended level 40. It's going to be a little bit before we tackle those, especially as characters that aren't Alphen. The Mew Sinker. Mew, that's from Abyss. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit before we get on these. That appears to be an artifact. They give good drops. Diamond vests, so just good armor. The 10 lemons. The Mystic Crest, which I think is the really good accessory that I want. But I think it'd be better for us to craft one. Oh, wait, what about group stuff? Oh, we have a lot of group stuff. What the heck? Large cash prize. Recommended 40. Recommended 40. Recommended 50. Recommended 40. We get a bunch of new outfits, which is cool. I do love that they have so many different color swap outfits in Tales of Arise. We are all around level 40. We'll probably do some of that very soon, today, potentially even.
Sounds like our cue to
But
step in
first,
and
I
help.
want to do more of the side quests we have available to level up a bit more.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you, Kisara.
Oh,
That voice! Is that you I hear, Legil? Just how long have you been waiting for me, anyway?
Why, you...
Never mind that. In our mini contests over the years, I've maintained a lead over you, 49 wins to 48 losses. But after that boar incident, we're now shamefully tied. Which is why I propose we settle the score once and for all at the training grounds. What? You want to duel to break our tie? Last time I checked, the matches you won against me were in things like cold endurance and capture the flag, not dueling. Well, I'll have you know that I've been training hard just for this occasion. Now fight me one-on-one, fair and square.
Really now?
You call fighting in that armor fair and square? Ha! If anything's unfair, it's how freakishly built you are, Kisara. Excuse me? You still have Miguel's bracelet, right? How about if I win, you have to give it to me? What? This is a memento for my brother. I could never give. Well, sounds like someone already expects to lose. All right, kind of a dick thing to say about, you know, her dead brother's keepsake. As if. I hope you're prepared for what's to come, because I'm not holding back. Huh, bold of you to say that, considering how you used to always cry and cry whenever Miguel left to go do something when we were little. Eternal rivalry. All right. We can do this.
Just what's going on here? Should we stop them?
The two of them seem to share a long-running history. It would not be our place to interject.
They're just having fun, right?
I can do this.